Hey y'all, it's Doc Phoenix here, sex educator, sex coach, liberation guide, nudist, and all of the things. Just coming to share some more play party tips. I know in talking to people about maybe attending their first play party, they didn't know what to expect. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to share some tips. And again, I think this is good information, whether it's your first play party or your second or 15th or 100th. There are just always things you should be able to keep in mind. So the first thing I want to share with you today is some people are like, what do I wear? I've been to quite a few kink parties that have actually had a theme. So the first thing I will always say is pay attention to the dress code and try and follow the dress code. And sometimes this may mean you investing in yourself and going to get stuff. But I think when people actually execute a theme or they ask you to dress a certain way, it's for a purpose and you want to be festive and have fun. So pay attention to whatever the dress code is and follow it appropriately. Every party is going to be different. Every party is going to have their own rules, but that's definitely one thing you could do. And when choosing these things that you will wear, also pick something that may be slightly out of your comfort zone, but you feel sexy and confident in it if that's the thing you're going for. Because, like they say, if you look good, you feel good, and you'll be more confident and ready and willing and open to play because you've gotten over one step, you look the part, and you're there. So, why not act out the part? Um, Another thing, like people may be like, what do I bring? Um, I would encourage you to bring things that you want to play with or things that you're used to playing with at home. Maybe going to your first play party or going to a play party doesn't necessarily mean that you will play with someone there, but it would always be nice to have your own tools, your own toys, your own protection, your own lube. Something you purchased that you've been interested in playing with and you haven't really had the time or the person to do it. Now may be your chance. Is it guaranteed that it'll happen? No, but bring it. It's better to be safe than sorry. And some play parties allow you to drink. So if you are going to a play party that allows for you to bring your own alcohol, then I would say that you don't really want to make it a habit of drinking after somebody you don't know or drinking from someone you don't know. There are some play parties with a strict no alcohol policy, and I can understand why. Anytime you want to mix like sex and people's safety and fun and alcohol, sometimes those things don't mix well, especially with people who maybe trying to hurry up and drink so it can ease this little hair sticking up. Maybe it can ease their nerves or whatever, but it can also have an adverse effect, and people may not be able to handle their alcohol. So, just a recap: what is it? Bring your own toys, bring your own lube, bring your own protection, bring your own alcohol if that's allowed, and whatever else the party dictates you bringing. Be prepared to possibly sign a waiver because, again, I can't stress enough that the things you do at these types of parties, it's risk based. Like you're aware that risk may happen, and that's risk with you possibly, getting hurt. A part of kink is sometimes pushing the envelope and doing some things that are normally deemed unsafe in society. But here's a space for you to do it and be who you want to be, explore your proclivities, and all of those aren't the safest things to do. So you may be asked to sign a waiver, just like if you were participating in any other, like I've gone in a gorge or I've gone swimming or to a cenote or anything, any kind of high risk activity. Even if you go to a workout class, you have to sign a waiver. So a play party is no different. I don't think it's anything that you should be afraid of. Any of these other things you go in knowing that there's a risk or a chance that something may happen, and the person hosting or the people hosting or the entity hosting wants to let you know that there is that risk, and you should be signing like a waiver of liability. So I think if you just get some of those things in your mind first, it'll ease your mind about actually being at the party and open and playing. So, recap: I said wear something nice and sexy according to dress code that pushes your boundaries just a little bit, but also lets you feel confident and sexy and like, oh, I'm here and I'm ready to do all of the things. Second, bring your own toys, bring your own novelties, bring your own implements, whatever it is that will make you feel more comfortable and prepared to play. Whether play will happen or not, just be prepared. And third, be prepared to sign a waiver. So those are just three more things that I wanted to share with you today. And that is all. It's nice chatting with y'all.